Good morning, people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Another glorious day here in Wellington, Sunday morning. I thought I'll give you a bit of an update. Hopefully I'm in the picture. I'm not very good at these camera angles. Yeah, the goods and the bads of the week. I did that wet sandblasting and I was quite happy about it until I'm really getting a little bit fussy, too fussy. I think I always said I thought I was going to do a sympathetic restoration, but it's not getting out of hand. I'm just particular in what I do, and I think I've always been like that. My wife always called me a perfectionist, and I strive to be. And then I look at other people's jobs, and I thought, well, if I'm difficult, think about them. They're difficult, but it's good to be. It's good to be have a bit of prideness in actually what you do and your work. And if you're not happy with something, do it again. So all I can say, I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of people that I watch out there on YouTube, and they persevere in what they're doing and they get good at what they're doing. So here we go. As I said, I did the wet sandblasting, and I am going to bite the bullet and send the car away and get it properly sandblasted underneath so I can paint it and know it's exactly, so I can detail it more precisely rather than just paint it or slap some black insulation or rubberized underseal on it, which the more I look into it, the worse it is. So best to leave it bare metal, treated, and a two-pot paint over it. So looking at what I got done so far this week, and I'll tell you what I was going to do now, is the reason why I'm getting to want to really sandblast underneath is because I got in here and I've done my engine bay, and I'm very, very happy. Took it all the way back down to metal, the way it came out. The lower cross member coming across, that's all done. The radiator support done. Had a patch in here, put a patch in there, metal. It's right there, I don't think you can see it. Did a good job, and got a new panel running underneath it, which is good. I did all that during the week. I also came into the cabin now. I had a rust spot a little bit there, which I put a panel in from underneath. I missed that one and that one. And these sort of popped out when I did the wet water blasting in that corner. And I've sort of taken care of that corner also. The two holes that you see there are all carpet holes. And these ones here, all these, the factory, all those. I did plug in two right there. Don't know, can't remember what they were for. But yeah, so another issue I'm having now is I've got to start deciding what color I'm going to paint this car. And Bianco Spino, I think, is the original color, or Bianco Panna, some in Italian. Uno fazza, uno razza. Anyway, being from Cyprus, yeah, we're close enough. I can sort of half understand a little bit of nothing. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing this week. I also injured myself using a grinder, grinding out I was standing in the engine bay and I couldn't jump out the way because I reckon I've got pretty quick reflexes, but not when you're surrounded by metal. It couldn't jump. So I grazed my legs just below the knees. Nothing too bad. It's just the graze. Didn't really bleed. But they're not forgiving those angle grinders. Anyway, so getting back to it, what I'm going to attempt to do now is I'm going to start work. I have to order all the parts for it, which I'm going to do this week at some stage. The boot, I have rust through there, as you can see it all the way up to here. The underside is all good except for that little corner in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that out through there, down through there, along through there, or scuff it out and see what I can get out, and put another panel in there. This panel I'll have to join another lip running down to it, because that's a U-shaped coming in and runs around into there. That's my intention. So I'll try and film a little bit of it while I'm going through, and keep you posted. I might do some time lapse. It's always difficult for me to film while I'm working because I sort of can't do both, but if I do time lapse I put the camera away and then just goes for it, because there is a bit of time in thinking of the procedure and the way you're going to do it. Yeah, I look at all this. I've got to find a way how to clean all that up. This is all tar. That's all tar from the factory. It's sealed really good. I mean, even in there. This is the result I was getting from the wet sandblasting, this sort of stuff. But under the car, underneath the car, there's a lot of tar and a lot of oil and from the diff in that area, so I really can't get to it. I tried. This is the culprit. That is lethal. That spun out of my hands. Phew. Yep. Okay, so this is where I'm going to drop off. I'm going to draw a few lines in this, mark that where I'm going to cut it, get my angle grinder with a cutting blade on it, and yeah, go to town. And yeah, so have a good day, people. Get out there and do something. Mow your lawns or go fishing. Do something. Basically, you can sit on the couch all day and watch me, but I'm no expert at what I do. I just plod along and do the best I can. And yeah, so do something. See you for now.